The Dallas Cowboys completely revamped their running back room this offseason, but which of the four new faces is best suited to be the man in 2025? I'm Kyle Krabs with A to Z Sports, and Dallas is going to have a number of new faces in key places this upcoming season. And despite Dak Prescott missing a healthy portion of the 2024 season, Rico Dowdle posted 1,000 yards running behind a Cowboys offensive line that had future Hall of Famer Zach Martin, Terrence Steele, young Cooper Beebe in play, Tyler Smith, who could be one of the league's top paid guards soon before long, and a lot of people movers on the offensive line. Now, Martin this offseason rode off into the sunset and retired. Cowboys promptly replaced him with Tyler Booker with their top draft choice, making Booker a top 15 pick. There's also four new names in the running back room, a couple of veterans in Miles Sanders and Javonte Williams, and a couple of rookies in Phil Maffa from Clemson and Jadon Blue from Texas. With four new names plus Deuce Vaughn probably feels like that Will Smith meme, looking around the living room, wondering where everybody has gone. But I don't think Deuce Vaughn, just because he's been here in Dallas, is well positioned to be the primary ball carrier. And in reality, you're probably going to see a pretty healthy split for carries amongst at least three of these names. But who's best positioned to be the primary player? I would say Jadon Blue, because of his explosive playability, running behind an offensive line that can create some pretty massive voids. That should fall in line similarly to the life that Blue lived this past season at the University of Texas. But ball security and pass protection are two elements for Blue that have been sore spots throughout his college career. He has 7 fumbles in the last 2 seasons and is not a large-framed player that would allow him to stick and pick off free runners coming from the second level or off the edge. That makes him a little bit more of a specialized back. And the first time a rookie fumbles the ball, you're probably going to find yourself in the doghouse. So I look to these two veteran players. And I think Miles Sanders, despite not being a picture of health the last 2 years, has the best chance. You saw what he looked like behind a good offensive line in Philadelphia before he left and signed a free agent contract to sign with the Panthers. Javonte Williams has not been the same since a devastating knee injury cut down on some of his explosiveness, and he wasn't a player who was long on explosiveness in the first place. So I would expect you'll see Miles Sanders end up being the primary back, even though Jadon Blue, from an efficiency standpoint, is probably going to be Dallas's most potent carrier of the football. He just needs to do the little things to make sure he doesn't cut down on his own opportunities as a rookie. That will be a fascinating storyline to watch, in addition to the return of Dak Prescott behind center and the infusion of George Pickens into the passing game. How it all plays out for Dallas, they have to hope, is that there'll be a more balanced team offensively in 2025 and a healthier team on defense. But for me, I'm looking at Miles Sanders to be the guy who tries to take the mantle from Rico Dowdle as the Cowboys' leading rusher.